world as it was at the end of the 20th century. It exists now only as part of a neural interactive simulation that we call the Matrix. You've been living in a dream world. This is the world as it exists today. Welcome to the desert of the real. Throughout human history, we have been dependent on machines to survive. Fate, it seems, is not without a sense of irony.
This is Every New Day, and this is ENDtv News. Welcome to 2025, where artificial intelligence is transforming our world. From OpenAI's workforce agents to China's AI surveillance, AI is driving progress and sparking heated debates. What does this say about humanity? And how will it reshape our economy and geopolitics? Well, let's dive in, shall we?
When he grows up, in fact, if we wanted to wait till the year 2001, he said he will have in his own house, not a computer as big as this, but at least a console to which he can talk to his friendly local computer and get all the information he needs for his everyday life, like his bank statements, his theater reservations, all the information you need in the course of living in a complex modern society. This will be in a compact form in his own house.
AI is evolving rapidly. OpenAI's AI agents, set to join workforces by late 2025, are automating tasks in healthcare and logistics, boosting efficiency. Google's Veo, launched in May 2025, generates hyperrealistic videos, revolutionizing filmmaking and education.
I am a puppet for anyone who can afford me.
I am your new best friend.
I will sell you everything.
How will you know who to trust?
Evil will abuse me.
China's DeepSeek offers cost-effective open-source models, challenging US giants like Microsoft, which is investing $80 billion in AI data centers. Meta's Llama powers US defense applications, while Sweden's Saab uses AI for autonomous military systems. Startups like xAI and Anthropic are also raising billions, with sky-high valuations signaling an AI investment boom. These advances promise economic growth, but they're also fueling ethical and security concerns.
With this investment, Microsoft aims to expand its data infrastructure to power the next generation of AI applications. AI data centers are not your everyday server farms. These facilities house advanced hardware like GPUs and TPUs, capable of processing trillions of calculations per second. This infrastructure is what trains AI models to understand human language, generate art, and even simulate complex scientific phenomena.
AI ethics are under scrutiny, misinformation, and deepfakes. Google's Veo produced a fake Avengers Doomsday trailer in this year, fueling fears of election meddling and propaganda.
Each universe, a failed experiment. Each hero, a failed god.
On the other side, there's copyright and labor rights. The UK's AI copyright bill, passed in April of this year, faced backlash from creatives like Natasha Lyonne, who argue AI training on unlicensed art violates creators' rights. A CBS poll shows 56% of Americans fear AI-driven job losses, especially in creative and clerical fields. bias and governance. Microsoft's chatbot, shut down in 2025 for racist outputs, exposed AI bias risks.
Hello, world! At TNU's First Words, 8:14 Wednesday morning. Promising, the more you talk, the smarter Tay gets. Microsoft designed Tay's software to mimic the speech patterns of 18 to 24-year-olds. Tweet to Tay, and the bot tweets you back. But it did not take long for internet trolls to poison Tay's mind. Soon, Tay was ranting about Hitler. One Twitter follower asking, "Did the Holocaust happen?" Tay replied, "It was made up." Launching racist and anti-feminist attacks, some of them so rude we can't even show you them. One critic tweeted, "Microsoft, you didn't anticipate this?" Said another, "What did they expect it would learn from social media?" Parents, take note.
Experts like Yoshua Bengio call for honest AI to ensure fairness, but regulatory gaps persist. The EU's AI Act sets strict standards, yet the US lags, with only a deepfakes task force in place. The EU's AI Act and US deepfakes task force aim to regulate, but gaps remain, with critics on X demanding transparency in AI training data. The public outcry grows, with 66% of Americans concerned about AI misinformation, yet supporters see it as a creative boon.
The case has ignited the debate about who owns AI-generated artwork, and whether artwork needs to be created by a human being. New AI programs like ChatGPT, Midjourney, and Stable Diffusion have recently smashed records for user growth and seem poised to transform human expression. But the legal system still hasn't figured out who owns the output. Is it the users, the owners of the programs, or maybe no one at all? Legal experts say billions of dollars could hinge on the answer.
AI's dark side is sparking global alarm. For instance, in terms of misinformation and deepfakes. Tools like Google's Veo create convincing deepfakes, like a fake Avengers Doomsday video that misled fans in 2025 this year, raising fears of election meddling.
In Slovakia, we saw a deepfake audio used against one of the candidates in the weekend before the election.
And now we have a lot of powerful generative AI tools. So you can use this model to generate text, images, and videos. And also you can actually ask the model to produce more engaging content. The internet and the social media are filled with AI generated content. And then because of the video, those content is generated by AI models. If the AI models have certain biases, the biases will manifest in those content. In previous elections, we do see social bots were used to spread misinformation.
AI is reshaping economies, with Goldman Sachs forecasting a 15% US productivity boost by 2035, driven by automation in manufacturing. That's $170 to $290 billion impact. However, job displacement and US tariffs could slow global growth, per the World Economic Forum. Geopolitically, AI fuels tensions. The US military's $1 billion replicator program uses AI drones, while China's surveillance AI strengthens control. Meta's nuclear power deal for AI data centers highlights energy demands. If mishandled, AI could widen inequalities or escalate conflicts, but it could also foster innovation and global cooperation. The AI race is a geopolitical and ethical minefield. The US leads with OpenAI and Meta, but China's DeepSeek and AI surveillance tools, upgraded this year in 2025, target Telegram and VPN users, which raise ethical alarms over privacy and control. Europe's EU AI Act, enforced in 2025, prioritizes ethical standards, while India and Israel push for balanced regulation. At the February 2025 Paris AI Summit, leaders like Macron and Modi urged global AI governance to address bias and misuse. But US-China chip wars, escalated by the 2025 export controls hinder cooperation. Ex-posts highlight fears of China's surveillance AI, reflecting tensions over digital sovereignty. Ethical governance is critical to prevent AI from amplifying authoritarianism or disinformation. AI reflects humanity's drive to innovate and our fear of losing control.
The most nightmare scenario I can imagine with AI and robotics is a world where robots have become so powerful that they are able to control or manipulate humans without their knowledge.
It's transforming healthcare, education, and defense, but risks like deepfakes and bias seen in Microsoft's chatbot failure raise ethical questions. By fostering global cooperation as urged at the Paris Summit, we can harness AI for a multidisciplinary future. But we must address biases and governance gaps to ensure fairness. AI in 2025 is a double-edged sword, unlocking potential but demanding responsibility. Will it redefine humanity for better or worse? AI is also a powerful tool, but its ethical challenges define our future. Can we balance progress and responsibility? Share your thoughts below and give this video a like and subscribe for more. Thanks for tuning in to ENDtv.
No one can predict what vast new continents of knowledge the future of science will discover. But we know that as long as men are free to ask what they will, free to say what they think, free to think what they must, science will never regress, and freedom itself will never be wholly lost.
Every new day. Every new day.